what are the changes Bundelkhand faced before independence or after independence? Is there any change in boundaries of Bundelkhand? Next question: how Bundelkhand region become marginalized, and what are the major factors who are responsible for this? And one sector in which Bundelkhand is very enriched regarding tourism. So
Yes.
there is a cultural and heritage legacy, worthful sites, beautiful sites in Bundelkhand areas. Likewise, Mahoba is a historical place.
Kalinjar.
The land of Alahu, the Kalinjar,
Mahoba.
Chitrakoot, Jhansi, Orchha, and you can say like the other part of Madhya Pradesh. You can say like Gwalior, Chhatarpur, Panna. So they are very culturally and historically rich areas. And if administrative, like administration and political system, if concerned about this, I think it will be very helpful for that region. What is your
Definitely.
So, definitely here we are enriched from this debate. And regarding the demand for separate state, we are familiar with the earlier reorganization of state reorganization coordination committee. So there should be a basic unit, basic status for separate state demand. So regarding Bundelkhand region, what is the basic identity, basic unit for demand of separate state? Uh, it is like a language, or a geographical setup, or culture. What is the basic unit? I want to say like is the what should be the basic unit? You can put that demand among the people, then people will organize and people will support this demand.
So
Because language is not homogeneous.
Exactly,
We are coming from Banda and
correctly.
Baberu. There is not so much Bundeli
Even
culture.
if you go through the linguistic survey of India, then in the Bundelkhand region there are various languages we have discussed about. For
Yes.
example, in the right to the Braj region, we have discussed about that Gurjari is the Bhadavari is the language. In our region, there is the language is called as Banafari. In the southern part of Kathi, Koshti, there are various sub languages of the Bundeli we have discussed about. So definitely you are correct about that. The language is not a homogeneous identity in the Bundelkhand region even. So I was thinking about there was one writer, Fernand Braudel. He have discussed about the importance in the terms of geography, culture, economics, and then politics. And I follow for the Bundelkhand region. Completely follow his arguments.
Okay.
For example, just look about any geography.
Yes.
The most important factor is the geography, and geography changes. The changes in geography comes from a long time.
Yes.
So this is called as a longevity process. So if you talk about the Bundelkhand region, the Vindhya range, the Vindhya mountain range.
Yes. Yes.
So this is a prominent factor first, and according to the geography, the economic and the cultural factors will be affected. So coming to the Vindhya part, this culture came, and then due to the cultural and economic tendencies of the region, the political activities will be defined. This is a concept given by Fernand Braudel. The longevity by the geographical, cultural and economic by the medium durée, and the shorter durée, according to the change into the time, changes into the into this categorization. So coming to the Bundelkhand part, you have talked about that what should be considered as a prime factor
Yes.
for the separate state
Yes.
administration. And it's true that the culture and the economic tendencies of the Bundelkhand region are affected due to the Vindhya ranges. And even from the ancient time, if one thing was consistent, that is the Vindhya range and the Bundelkhand. The name, the derivation of the name Bundelkhand and the Bundela itself, the clan Bundela, since the Bundela clan coming from the Banaras region, they get the name Bundela due to the Bundelkhand.
Okay, okay.
This is a name derived from the Bundelkhand region. So geography is the prime factor for Bundelkhand separate administration. The second thing, uh, due to the geography, these cultural and economic activity is happening. So, if you talk about the Bundelkhand, all Bundelkhand region, the culture may be similar. Culture is particularly similar in the all the Bundelkhand region. There are differences in terms of language in a certain sense, but also it can be said that these all things were more stratified due to the colonial intervention.
Okay.
So, as I have discussed the linguistic survey, these languages were subcategorized. Even in Hindustani, they have more subcategorization. So, all these comes the dividends that we have known the divide and rule part, the Britishers. So, they have divided Bundelkhand also in certain terms. So, the geography is a prime factor,
Geography is a prime factor.
and due to the geography, all these things affected.
Okay. Three states reorganized in our India from their mother
2000.
state, like Uttarakhand from Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand from Bihar, and Chhattisgarh from Madhya Pradesh. And we are familiar about what is the uh, status in sense of like in economic status, political status, social status, educational status. So we are familiar with those factors, those who are those who were marginalized during the creation of those smaller states. There is no much change in their life in their life of the poor people in those smaller states which have been created in 2003. Suppose that Bundelkhand will be in coming times will get a new identity of a smaller state, and here is also like a major portion of population belong to SC/ST and OBCs. Like I think the biggest population portion from Bundelkhand is coming from scheduled caste community. After that, like OBC community. So who will be benefited from this new identity or new demand Bundelkhand states? And if this state will be created, so if is there any chance to cope up those historically disadvantaged communities in administration as well as like in economic prosperity as well as in corporate sector? I don't think so, like because you we can take example from Uttarakhand and other states. So like Adivasi belt, Adivasi population, they are still in poverty. So what will be the scenario?
This is really a good question.
Uh,
Uh, First of all these struggles or the separate state movements, or these all were the earlier the negotiation between the elites of the society.
yes.
First of all, uh, if we talk about in the 1950s and 60s, the movement for Bundelkhand separate state, the people from only elite class, even from the 1948, the confederation of what talking about the people from the Rajput clan.
Yes.
So, and after that, the movement came into the middle class. Movement became in middle class in even 1990s only.
Okay.
So this was, as Eric Hobsbawm also discussed about his arguments, like if you are not having your pre-planned aims, that what are your strategic goals after achieving, for example, the separate state administration, then there is not like a movement, something. He talk about these people as a, I, in my thesis, I am comparing this movement as a pre-political people. The pre-political people was categorized as the tribe who were struggling against the colonial administration, those who were not having a strategic aims. So from that time period, I am considering it as like a elite class movement.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's why the in my understanding that the movement comes into the in the line of success when the people from the lower class join it.
Definitely.
And
People's
if
participation is more important.
exactly.
Hmm.
So the people from fighting for the separate state, when they project identity of Chhatrasal as a formation of separate state, that seems a problematic sense, that they are giving us a certain sense that what will be the formation of a state after that. I will compare if the French Revolution, if you
Okay.
talk about
Yes.
French Revolution was done by the middle class bourgeoisie.
Yes.
But if when we see the tennis courts oath, then apart from the middle class, the people from the lower class supported it, and after that the revolution was happened. We see after the decline of Bastille, the people from the middle class formed the government, and after 3 or 4 years, the lower class resisted against it.
Yes.
So this is this all the process is a continuous process. At first, the middle class and the upper class will negotiate with the elites of the central, and then it came into the middle class bourgeoisie, and after that it will come to the lower class. This is a
Hmm.
longer process.
Hmm.
So I don't think what you are completely right about it, that depicting it after the separate state what will be happening. For
Yes.
example, we have let's talk about the stratas of subalterns.
Hmm.
At first there is a central government. In terms of subalternity, the whole Bundelkhand region can be considered as a subaltern. Coming to the Bundelkhand part, there are certain upper class who are negotiating with the central administration, government of India. They can be categorized as a subalterns, as a elites
Yes.
of the region, and the
Yes.
subalterns came different.
Yes.
Then, in terms of caste, the subalternity come. Let's talk about the Bundelkhand region. The identity why the Queen of Jhansi cannot be projected, since our system is so much patriarch that for the separate state administration, they cannot tolerate even a woman from a Brahmin caste.
Yes.
So these all things are problematic sense into the separate state movement. Also, if we talk about the other identities even before Chhatrasal,
Yes.
Alauddin. Alauddin was even 11th and 12th century, and
Yes. Yes.
they are even more common and marginalized sections. They are more popular.
They are more
uh,
popular.
and even in the coming to the Madhya Pradesh part, there are various people, Rupan Bari, who fighted against the army of Kutubuddin Aibak, and also army of Prithviraj Chauhan. Alauddin also fighted for Mahoba with Prithviraj Chauhan and defeated according to the ballads of the region.
Yes. Yes.
So, as per the in terms of assertion of the region, these all identities from various strata of the society should be picked up, and accordingly the movement could be geared up.
Definitely. Definitely.
Mm.
We are coming to the end of this debate, and certain two or three questions which I will raise to you, like regarding this demand for Bundelkhand state. What is the stand of major political parties
Mm.
regarding this demand? Likewise, like what is the stand of BJP in a position like Samajwadi Party, Congress, and other you can say Bahujan Samaj Party? What is their stand on this demand?
Right now, if any party is in the support of separate Bundelkhand, that is only Bahujan Samaj Party. Apart from Bahujan Samaj Party, there are some concerns, there are some delegations sent by the RSS people uh, for for the separate Bundelkhand formation. If I'm not wrong, then if on remembering in 2022, organized a Sabha in Chitrakoot region
Okay.
to discuss about the future of Bundelkhand and the separate state Bundelkhand. So, in my understanding, RSS people are in support of, but not as such. They wanted a separate administration-like structure.
Okay.
They were having a political meeting,
Okay.
and that how the BJP and RSS could influence into the region. So the separate administration demand was not as
Yes.
a prime in factor for the discussion of that meeting. Further coming to the Congress Party in into 2024 elections also,
Yes.
when Rahul Gandhi came into the in Jhansi region, he discussed about various problems of Bundelkhand,
Hmm.
and he addressed also that he will do something for
Hmm.
Bundelkhand region and the Bundelkhand people, but there was ambiguity in sense of wada, like the
Promises,
promise
promises.
they even don't
Huh,
even promise for the
huh,
separate Bundelkhand.
huh.
And Samajwadi Party was standing fiercely against the separate Bundelkhand.
Yes.
So that there is no question of Samajwadi Party demanded for separate state or not. So
Oh,
in current now, only BSP is supported for the separate Bundelkhand demand.
okay. You have already said about like there is not a single aims in Uttar Pradesh part of Bundelkhand,
Hmm.
except
Even Madhya Pradesh also.
even Madhya Pradesh
हाँ
also. Except Bundelkhand University in Jhansi,
हाँ
there is no other state university or central university in that region.
हम्म,
There is a no national level stadium which exists in Bundelkhand region. And in education status, we are already familiar why is the Bundelkhand backwardness. So I just asked like what is the way out and what should be the like action plan of central government as well as state government for the development of Bundelkhand region.
First of all, as we discussed about the separate state movement already,
Huh.
so in case the separate state is formed, then it's already clear that since the people from the Bundelkhand region may have a self sovereignty of governing the region, so the problem probably may be resolved,
Okay.
not completely,
Okay.
but coming to the second part,
Okay.
if not the separate state,
Okay.
then what should be the way forward? So I think first of all the problems come into the budget allocation of the Bundelkhand region.
So definitely.
First of all, and after the budget allocation problem, the people from the region also so much corrupted from the region and if we talk about the secretary of the Bundelkhand secretariat.
Secretary.
Huh. So come to certain incidents. For example, if you are aware about this Augasti to Fatehpur route,
Yes.
na,
Yes.
there is a pull
Huh.
which was made which
Augasti
formation
Bridge.
was going on from the Mulayam Singh's government,
Mulayam Singh Yadav government.
2002-3.
हाँ.
Just imagine that एक pull वो
अभी बना है.
coming to the from the 2002 and it's made on just
See.
2024
हाँ 2024 हाँ.
2024
हाँ.
also in ज़्यादा दूर नहीं जाते हैं, in my streets, in my mohalla,
Hmm.
budget was allocated for a CC road
Hmm.
from 1999,
Hmm.
and that was made in 2022,
Hmm.
2011, 2021.
2021.
So first discrimination comes from the secretariat,
Hmm.
that they are not allocating the budgets and they are consistently stopping the files for budgets for the Bundelkhand region. I I came to various people. For example, one of our DGP Sulkhan Singh.
Yes. Yes.
He discussed with me certain things about this, what secret. Although there may be a sense of he was also in the politics. He's also in the politics right now.
Yes. Yes.
So, but he talked about that for the Bundelkhand files, the people from secretariat are more ambiguous, that they not care about it. So first discrimination comes from the Lucknow region, Lucknow, the secretariat, and the second part of also the other part of Bundelkhand, southern part, is also more underdeveloped. It is not so much developed. So first thing, the way forward is to put pressure on the secretariats, on the government, on the UP government and Madhya Pradesh government, to raise the demands, to concern about the public, the civil societies, the other educational spaces, schools, colleges, everywhere. The people should make concern about it, that there are certain things happening into the Bundelkhand region. There are certain sense of parameters in which Bundelkhand is lacking behind. Even people from our region, they are not caring about it. Even
Yes, definitely.
that th- that they are even not.
The
Uh,
people's representative like MLA,
uh,
MPs, they are not so serious about like a basic level of development.
exactly. Concern for from the people, civil society,
Okay.
political peoples, administrators, and above all people.
So the last question which I may ask from you, like there is no clarion call for statehood of Bundelkhand.
Mm.
Likewise, when I was in JNU, there was a robust movement for Telangana state.
Mm.
Like lyricist and poet like Gaddar, he
Mm.
came to JNU and he asked support from students, civil society, writers, academicians, and other part of this nations like please support the Telangana movement. In Bundelkhand region, there is no movement of clarion call like Telangana state. So what I am going to suggest, there should be a union territory for Bundelkhand, because if this area will be centrally administered by the central government,
Mm.
so like financial structure will be improved, and so basic facilities for peoples I think will be okay. So my suggestion is for Bundelkhand region, there should be a unitary state rather than a separate state of Bundelkhand. What is your idea?
First of all, I will come to history part.
Yes,
From 19 in 1949, earlier it was a Part B state, as I have said, the legislative, executive, and judiciary power with those separate states, those princely states. In 1949, these states were merged. These states were due to the economic backwardness, which you are talking about already,
definitely.
governed as a centrally administered, and
Yes.
they were included into the Part C states,
Okay.
which were centrally administered. So, coming to the current scenario, this is a really good idea, that the Bundelkhand should be as a centrally administered area. But if we closely look about it,
Okay.
the matter, then in my research and in my finding, I have found that this idea comes from a very statist narrative,
Okay.
that Bundelkhand is is a region which is more which is not having economic opportunities, which is not resourceful, which is more, which should be more procured, etc., etc. That should
Yes.
be done, but the terms and conditions should be the according to the people from the Bundelkhand.
Definitely.
Hmm. So the if the centrally administered administration should be going to be done, then I think problems may be addressed, but if the people from Bundelkhand will govern to
Definitely.
the region, because
Okay.
many of the time it has been seen that people not aware about the realities what is going to into the Bundelkhand region, and they, according to their own understanding from their own upbringings, they
Definitely.
deliver the things into the region.
Okay.
Particularly if we talk about into the coming to the caste factor, the people who are not even understand the condition of tribe they are
Right.
living, and
Definitely.
if we give an authority to make the policies for the tribes, then what will be happening, what will be the condition for what will be the condition for after the policy
Definitely.
implementation.
Definitely.
So Sardar Patel earlier decided
Yes.
that it should be part C states,
Yes.
but he also discussed about it that this is a short-term condition. That since India is facing so much problems right now, so currently इसको थोड़ा सा
Hmm.
sort out करते हैं, and see and he added into part C states. But I agree with that condition that since the center with the administration, then there may be the possibility that intervention may be less from the different side. But again, the terms and conditions should be
Yes,
implied
so
as per the condition of
yes,
Bundelkhand and the people
ultimately
from the
the
Bundelkhand.
Bundeli people will decide the
Yes.
future of Bundelkhand. In the end of this like good conversation, so there is a gist regarding Bundelkhand state. Like Bundelkhand is the most backward region of this nation, and there are so many regions. Bundelkhand region is backward, and with Deven Singh, research scholar from JNU Modern History Department, I have discussed about the what are the major factors backwardness of Bundelkhand and what should be the way out for the developing this backward region, and what are the current status of statehood movement for Bundelkhand region as well as Uttar Pradesh part as well as the Madhya Pradesh part, and what should be the future of Bundelkhand region. Should be here a separate state for Bundelkhand, or should be here as a unitary territory. I think in coming days we will sit again and we talk about like Bundelkhand region, and you all people will watch continuously our news channel Nyaka Prairie, as well as you also should read our monthly magazine Current Agenda magazine, which is focused on national and international agendas. Our next issue is coming regarding a journey of India from Nehru to Modi. कितना बदला भारत, कितना बदलाव हुआ भारत में, तो वो एक मैगजीन हमारी आ रही है। और इसी के साथ हम अपना आज का डिबेट खत्म करते हैं। नमस्कार।
देश विदेश की तमाम खबरों के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें NKP न्यूज। जीत सच की।